The most important question I ever got was, what is your legacy? Not a material legacy, but if life stops here, how do you want to be remembered? What is that energy? How do people see you? This podcast series is a result of that question, what is my legacy? A phoenix is burning itself on a funeral pyre and rising from the ashes with renewed youth to live through another cycle. This fertile ash is filled with phoenix frequencies of compassion, love, forgiveness, intuition, wisdom, generosity, resilience, creativity, an evolution and involution. I've been in the ashes. I give voice to my phoenix. I share how I pioneer with ease. That's a lifestyle, a choice. I'm Nienke van Bezooyen, and I welcome you to listen and invite you to rise. Welcome to the Phoenix Frequencies. Maybe you recognize this. The feeling of never knowing enough. Like in my family, the highest education battle because you don't want to look and act like your parents. Or like my grandfather, giving his all to grow out of poverty and create a prosperous life for his new family after the Second World War. The whole training and education industry and marketing is built around creating a feeling you are lacking something. Feeding the not enoughness. Where do you not feel enough? For years I taught people not to do anything new with me because they felt just not at the right level yet, so I need you. Well, maybe not. Only if you deepen a skill, only if you could learn to implement more, beat the competition at work in yourself with the source of discomfort or fear. It's a lot of FOMO, the fears of missing out. Maybe you're not good enough as a coach, a trainer, a speaker, CEO, leader, parent. Just find an area where you get triggered in your not enoughness. And I remember the trainer who told me directly, Nienke, dig deeper in your audience's pain and your upsell will be great. Bring to the service the gap in your client's life of the current position and the desire they want to be with. And your upsell is done. Dig deep, put salt into the shame and fear wounds and heal the thirst with your solution. I never liked it. Create hunger and deepen the pain to get all from the outside. It's like feeding the othering, the competition, the wanting more money or wealth. It's outsourcing your happiness to become dependent on the input from the outside. Is it making you fulfilled? Knowing more, learning more, knowing more for the sake of knowing? When are you integrating all you learned? When are you taking action steps to really do something with it? For me personally, life helped to cure my never being or not knowing enough. I had to move from a 7-room house to a 2-room flat. And all the books, the courses, for you never know when it ever becomes beneficial again, I just couldn't take them with me. No space. In a few weeks, I had to decide how to downsize all. And I realized all I needed to remember, I would remember. So I gave away all my books, my courses, and kept only a few. And honestly, 2 years later, I never looked at them. And over a decade, I took course after course after course, jumping into the marketing traps that were set up to empty my pockets, driven by the fear of not enoughness, and proving I could be something. Because I had more certificates, more diplomas, whatever. I trust how much of all these materials stay integrated, and by now I can access them when I need them. And if I can't remember, I either grew out of that, or it isn't important enough or not important anymore. I see that as growth. I know how to play with children's toys, but I don't need them anymore to feel good or significant. What have you outgrown? What toys or materials you are using, but they are no longer a fit? Well, for me, instead, I discovered something else. The opposite of outsourcing for your significance. It's placing my fulfillment outside. The opposite is called in-searching. Taking your Miss Marple spectacles and see what facilitates your joy. Even the joy of exploring something new. Not out of FOMO, but out of joy. Exploring the unknown, the uncharted territory. Testing the water. Even with whatever comes up. You never know what you don't know. Whether it's personal or business-wise. The motivation comes from the heart, not from the mind. And the striving is there for the sake of joy and pleasure. And it is effortless effort. Because it gives joy. Even my practice of Spanish. And just testing the new trails I walk. It doesn't need to serve a knowledge level. It's the exploring what counts. It can, without proving anything. The great thing from having the motivation from within, the in-searching, is that failure doesn't exist. Failure, losing, feeling useless will transform into curiosity. Because you like growth, improvement, or just the experience of exploring what you don't know yet. I have a great example of someone who did that at the age of nearly 84, who chose to work with the heart and brain coaching, and she described it beautifully. Working in this field in a different way, it gives me hope, energy, and insight I wished I had in my working life. But in my life now, I love to learn how I can learn only for myself, because I like it. She was willing to unlearn, unwire, to create a new wiring, literally creating her unlimited neuroplasticity with new neural pathways. She found what she was looking for, but she didn't know she was looking for something. She found it through searching in, no longer outsourcing the changes in her life. She reclaimed to be the driver of her life's car, to self-regulate physically, mentally, emotionally, and in behavior. Nearly 84. Not because she needed that, or she had to prove herself for me. No, just because she learned to feel what she wanted and needed and benefit from. In-searching is the foundation. Choose wisely. Stop the mental hoarding and emotional brooding. It's time to rise. Your wings already exist. Just fly. From trusting your inner self with in-searching, you get air under your wings and you fly out.